Hello there guys, GameNightBanter here. Welcome back to the Pokemon Leaf Green post-commentary Let's Play, and this is just going to be myself over the next 3 parts. Well, this included 17, 18 and 19, because as of this recording right now, part 16 has been uploaded. Well, part 16 is going up today, so I haven't got anything else recorded and good to go. So I wasn't able to get some free time to do this with Lombre. So I've decided that the next 3 parts that I have actually ready to go. Well, actually it's 4 parts, I should say. 4 parts. Yeah. Actually, I was right the first time. They are slightly ready to go, but I just need to do the commentary over the top of them, and they will upload straight through to Saturday. Hold on. Yeah, they should upload through to Saturday, and then following that, I haven't got anything else made, and Saturday's a bit too close. So for the so there's going to be this and 3 more parts of post commentary for Pokemon Leaf Green, and then for a full week after that I'm going to be doing live commentary of Pokemon Leaf Green, just so that I can keep us up to date, and then when I get a chance to meet up with Lombre this weekend, we can record, we can commentate a bit in bulk over some stuff that I'm going to actually play. Yeah, what goes up? Yeah, it's kind of confusing what I'm trying to say here, but when I get to what I'm recording right now is essentially I'm recording part 17 right now, and then I'm going to be doing okay. Let me rephrase myself. I've already recorded up to part 20, but only up to part 16 has commentary in it. So I'm commentating over 17 to 20 right now, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to record and live commentate the next 7 parts, so you have at least a week's worth of content. And then after I've actually done that, I'm going to play through the game more after that without commentary, so that I at least have something to do with Lombre during the weekend when I see him again. The only reason I decided to post commentate over it because it's actually easier and goes a lot quicker. But if I have to live commentate a Pokemon game, and that's why I'm doing that myself, because it's easier because I've got the free time to do it. But you don't really want to waste anyone else's time who's sitting there watching you play, because you have to cut stuff out, do some off-screen grinding, all that crap. That's all the reason why we do this post commentary to begin with. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the future plan going forward right now, because we kind of lost track of stuff and we haven't been able to meet up as much anymore. But anyway, back to the actual game. We're in the Team Rocket hideout because they run the game corner, and the Pokemon they steal, they're selling at the game corner as prizes for people who earn enough money, which, by the way, I remember saying in the last part, I'm going to try and get the coins so I can get TMs. The Pokemon will be my last priority, because 2 of those TMs are actually TMs that I need for members of my team. But I'm not going to say what they are. Now, I might have said this last part, because it's actually been a while since you've done this. I was actually expecting to have done this last week. But I'm training up Eevee on its own until it hits, I think, level 30, because then it will learn Bite, and I don't actually have a Dark type move on my team, so I want to give Eevee Bite, just so I at least have a Dark type move, just something I can use against the Psychic and Ghost types. Because spoiler alert, we're going to be coming up against the Ghost types in the next part. Because in the next part we are doing the Pokemon Tower, I decided to leave that out when I got to Lavender Town, because I don't really want to go through it and then have to come back, because there is a point where there's a stopping point and you can't really progress until you've actually gotten a certain item, which we actually get through here. Hell, I think you could even do Pokemon, what am I doing? You could even do the Rocket Hideout even without even battling the gym. The gym only gives you access to, I think, strength, I believe. Yeah, because the first gym gave you access to Flash, second gym gave you access to Cut, third gym gave you access to Fly, fourth gym gives you access to Strength. I can't remember what the fifth gym gives you access to. I mean, there's only like 6 HMs in this game, as opposed to the, unless that's 7, I don't know. It has been a while since I played Pokemon Leaf Green, so my memory is a bit hazy on it. But anyway, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are out, and I'm actually starting to get a bit more excited about it. I wasn't too hyped about it at first, but I kinda am. I am going to be buying myself a second Switch, because, as you know, Lombre is my brother, and I used to live down there with him. So he technically has the Switch, so he kept it, so I kinda need to buy myself a second Switch. Just so that I can actually have my own stuff, and at least I'll have somebody I can actually play with. An online game. See, I've never fully played a private online game with anyone on a Nintendo console, because I've never known anyone that owns a Nintendo console that you can play online with. I mean, one of my mates has a Nintendo 64, but he's given that to me for the time being, which I have used it. I've recorded stuff. I've recorded something off of it, which will be coming up in future. So don't think I'm going to keep, but don't think I'm not going to do anything with it. I have myself a GameCube, which obviously you can see because I'm playing the Game Boy Player right now. Has a Super Nintendo, which he's given to me. The first Nintendo console Nintendo GameCube, because my aunt had an NES, but she let me play it, and I got so into Super Mario Bros. 3. That was the first game I played, and I don't even know why. I looked at it and thought, I'm playing that. But the first console I actually owned was a Nintendo GameCube, but years down the line, I begrudgingly got rid of it. My dad wanted it because he wanted to give it to someone else, someone that I knew anyway, so they had it, so they had a console, but then I found out they no longer had it, so I don't know what's happened to it. I think he basically just took it and sold it, which I'm kind of pissed about. So I rebought myself a GameCube, as well as a Game Boy Player, and my god, all that was a lot of goddamn money for the record. It's amazing how much the Game Boy Player actually cost, still, considering it's an old piece of software. Granted, it is technically, you could consider it like a Game Boy Advance emulation system, since you just put a Game Boy Advance game in and then boom, you can play it on the TV as long as you've got the disc on it. I could have bought a Game Boy Player cheaper, but it didn't have the startup disc. What's the point really? If you have the attachment, you need the disc. And then I also got a Nintendo GameCube Game Boy Advance link cable. You know those cables that you have linked up, because I never actually had that when I got my original GameCube. I think it was just, it wasn't a bundle pack. It was just like a GameCube and a couple games with it. I think it was a Pokemon Coliseum, but it wasn't like the big bundle pack where I think you get the Pokemon box with it and the link cable so that you can actually take advantage of it. But it was a Pokemon Coliseum where I had a memory card with it, so I never actually had the link cable, so I wasn't able to do some of the stuff you could do in Pokemon Coliseum if you had a Game Boy Advance link cable for it. So later down the line, I might utilise that for future GameCube games. yeah, this part, like, if this is going to be a 30-minute part, so I'm just rambling on. But hey, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I still have those rare candies that I haven't used yet, huh? Yeah, I'm purposely trying to train up Eevee, so I'm either using him or using the bait and switch tactic. Actually, her I should say. I have 3 females and 2 males here. Actually, I'm wrong because one of those females is Bellsprout, so that doesn't actually count. I still do have 2 more Pokemon left to join the team, and one, I believe, joins on part 19, and then I haven't actually recorded up until when I get my 6th team member. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. So yeah, by tomorrow I'll have all my 6 team members, but you probably won't see it until maybe next week, since I know exactly when this video is going up. Oh, Hyperfang, I hate that movie. But yeah, wow, to think I spoke about Nintendo consoles when all I did was really bring up the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, then I got a Nintendo Wii, never had as many games for it as I wanted to. I mainly used it for GameCube games. So I was distracted there, but my cell phone. Actually, no, my mobile phone, because I am Scottish. I do not know why they're called cell phones in other countries, but it's a mobile phone because it's a phone on the move. It's essentially a mobile phone. I don't know why people call it cell phones. But yeah, then I had a Nintendo Wii. I liked the Wii, but I mostly played GameCube games on it, honestly. I think that's the reason I got rid of my GameCube. Kinda wish I kept. I don't know why I never kept the Game Boy Player. I should have kept the Game Boy Player. Should have just like, unattached that from the GameCube, and then just gave the GameCube away. Because I mean, you can get cheap GameCubes nowadays, but you cannot get a cheap Game Boy Player. That is a nightmare if I've ever had one. The Wii U, which I never had a lot of games for, never. But I liked it, and now I have the Switch. Have a couple DS systems. I got a. Sorry. Oh, I had a late night last night, so I'm a bit tired. I had a Game Boy Color with about 4 games. We sent it back. Because there wasn't a lot of. Because at the time I had it, I think it was on its last leg, so there wasn't like a lot of games for it at the time. Well, there was, but we got rid of it before. And then the Game Boy Advance the Game Boy Advance was relatively new, so they kind of sent the Game Boy Color back in exchange for the Game Boy Advance. And the first game I played on that, I shit you not, was Monsters Inc. And I'm like, what the hell? I actually wanted Tom and Jerry and the Magic Ring, but they never had it in stock, so I just said, screw it, get the Monsters Inc. in. So they got the Monsters Inc. and Mario Kart Super Circuit, so that was actually my first forte into Mario Kart. Yeah, weird how that's the game I start with, because realistically, I never actually owned a Super Nintendo. Even though my aunt owned an NES, I had never played a Super Nintendo or an N64. I had never played any of those consoles. I went straight from NES to GameCube. That was practically it. So I never actually. So really, I never grew up with games like Mario 64 or Donkey Kong or the Mario Party games, or Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie, Legend of Zelda. Hell, the first Zelda game I actually played was A Link to the Past, the GBA port. But I didn't really know what the heck I was doing, and I got lost, so I stopped playing. Then I didn't play a Zelda game again until trying to think about this one. I knew who Zelda was. No, I knew what Zelda was because I'd seen other people play it. I just never experienced playing it myself. I can't remember what I played after that though. What was the next Zelda game I played? I think it was either Ocarina of Time 3D on the 3DS porter, or it was Wind Waker HD on the Wii U. It was one of those two. Yeah, I had a weird Zelda upbringing. I'm thinking it must it was Wind Waker HD because the Wii U was out before the Wii U was out long before the 3DS, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, I practically never grew up with a lot of the games. Cause I mainly grew up as a PlayStation guy. Never had a lot of the popular PlayStation games, but I owned a PlayStation and a couple of very obscure games. Hell, I had an X-Men fighting game that I don't think many people know about. Ow, bugger. I had the first 3 Crash games, the first 3 Spyro games, and Crash Team Racing. Although to be honest, I had a chipped PS1. I never had an official PS1 system, so a lot of the games I had. You know, that probably explains why a lot of the games I had were not functioning properly on my system. Spyro 3, the cutscenes were a bit jumpy and laggy, so they weren't working very well. And Spyro 2 was all in black and white. But when I played them on someone else's system, it worked fine. So I think that might have been my PlayStation. To be honest, that wasn't my fault. My father was pretty cheap at the time, and so he thought that would be the best way because I could still get the best out of it. Which probably explains why I never had official covers for my games. Crash Team Racing I never had an official cover for, so that might have been like a wow. I may have played pirated games that I didn't even know were pirated games. Damn. But I did, because I mean they did work, but I remember them not having a disc. I played Crash Team Racing, Crash Bash, Crash 3, Crash 2. Crash 3 and 2 were also a bit bugged for me. Crash 2, I could never finish the games. Crash 3, the game always kept freezing on the 5th level in Warp Room 1, so I could never progress. Crash 2 always kept freezing on level 20 of all places in Warp Room 4, so I could never finish them. In Crash 1 I never got until near the end, but I never actually finished the game. Unless I never had no, I did have Crash 1, which is weird. I think I had an actual normal disc of Crash 1, so I don't know how I was able to functionally play that. But later down the line I eventually got them on the PS. Later down the line I got a PS3 and then I played them on the PS Store. And they all worked fine. And now I have the Insane Trilogy, which you've already seen me let's play on the channel. So yeah, it's kind of a cool upbringing, kind of an alright upbringing I've had it. But now I'm buying consoles for myself, I'm not pirating anything. Yeah, I'm living a pretty good life. But yeah, essentially we just picked up the lift key, which we needed to use the lift because we needed the lift key to use the lift because the lift takes us to our destination that we need to go to. And then I just picked up a calcium which permanently raises the special attack of one of your Pokemon, and I don't know if I actually use it on someone. No, I don't. Okay then. 2 Team Rocket guards are guarding the door to their boss. But yeah, that's it. I've not been talking a lot about. Hey, I'm actually rambling here because I don't actually have. I usually have notes, but I don't actually have any notes this time around. Even though I really probably should. Okay, I know there's going to be a boss battle. Give me 1 second, people. There's a boss battle coming up, but I'm actually not really prepared for this. I don't know why. Oopsie daisy. There is a boss battle coming up, and in tradition with boss battles, I need to have their Pokemon list ready to go. Just so I'm ready for battle. Battle! Just so I'm ready for battle! 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 I'm just talking crap now. Okay, so I'm kinda good to go, so I just need to wait for the battle to kick in. Alright. But yeah, this is really the best way I can do this, and just cause honestly I am sick of actually having to take hiatuses with no uploads because we haven't had the time to do anything. That's the one thing that I like about doing post commentary, because it means the games are done and I just have to add commentary to it, which makes it easier. The thing is, we get bored midway through because we're talking too much. Well, I'm talking too much because I'm the one that does it. And we want to actually do other stuff because we have other games we want to play. Hell, I've been playing Spyro the Reignited Trilogy since it came out, which, by the way, it came out last Tuesday by the time I'm recording this, which was 7 days ago. And I've already platinumed Spyro 1 and 2, and I'm nowhere near halfway through Spyro 3 yet, so I'm taking time off of playing that to do this. So you better be goddamn grateful. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Team Rocket hideout is a very long hideout, that's why I decided just to talk about a tangent about my bloody past. But yeah, essentially, back to what I was saying, I pretty much grew up a PlayStation guy. Nintendo was kind of like a side thing I had, because I never actually owned anything Nintendo based except the Game Boy Advance. And then years later I got a DS, which I think I had more. I think honestly I had less games for the DS than I had the Game Boy Advance. I think I have more games for the GBA than I do the DS, which is hilarious. Boom, boom, boom. Seismic toss. Which I bet everyone still thinks I made a wrong decision in teaching to Achilles. But think about it, if it's based on your HP, it does get stronger. If I get to level 100, that'll be a 100 power move. Still annoyed that it makes physical contact when I don't really think it should make physical. Well, then again, it does. What am I saying? I'm just talking crap now. There's Arbok. Don't know if we've encountered an Arbok yet, but it evolves from Ekans. And if you look at its name backwards, it spells Cobra. So it's kind of cool. It has Intimidate, just like all other Ekans. Yeah, just like the Ekans, I've never seen an Arbok with this other ability. It's always got Intimidate, because if you look at that snake, bloody hell, you're intimidated by Cobra. Hey, if a Cobra came up to you, you would pretty much stand there like, I need an adult. And here he is, the boss man himself, Team Rocket leader, Giovanni, or Vanni, however you like to say it. Anyway, even though he has normal trainer music, he is considered a boss trainer, and he starts off with an Onyx level 25 with Rock Head to the ability, so he will not take recoil damage. He's got the moves Rock Throw, Bind, Rage and Harden, so he's probably going to try using defences to make you do chip damage to him, then he will get stronger with his Rage each time. Or try wrap you up to stop you running away. Kinda glad he didn't do that to Eevee before I was able to switch him out. He can't take advantage of the Rock Head ability too much because he doesn't actually have like any like recoil moves. So I sent in Achilles just to take him down, and Onyx went down, and Eevee got some experience. Okay, now he's sending out his weakest Pokemon. Don't know why they are. No. Don't know why they do it in that order where they send out the weakest Pokemon in the middle. Anyway, Rhyhorn, level 24, a ground rock type. Oh yeah, Onyx is a rock and ground type, I should have said that. Yeah, Rhyhorn, ground rock type, rock head ability, same as Onyx, but he still doesn't have any moves that can take advantage of it. He's got Stomp, Fury Attack, Scary Face to lower your speed, and Tail Whip to lower your defense. Rhyhorn is very slow, so it's probably why he's got that Scary Face. And now, his last Pokemon, his star player, Kangaskhan, level 29, normal type. So, not a ground type despite his appearance. Early birthday ability, so if you try to put it to sleep, it'll wake up in half the time. It's got the moves Fake Out, Mega Punch, Bite and Tail Whip. That Mega Punch is its most deadliest move with 85 power. But it is still weak to a Karate Chop, so Achilles can take it down. Fake Out is a move that you can do on the first turn, and it will always cause the opponent to flinch, and it always goes first. So if you want to get free cheap damage in, Fake Out is a good move to use. But Giovanni is down, or Vanny. Again, I still don't know how you say that name properly. But he has been defeated. And in exchange, we get... he leaves us the Self Scope. And now we can go to the Pokemon Tower. Now that we have the Self Scope. I'm surprised we got through that. We actually got through that very well. And I actually completely forgot to fight this guy. So technically, this guy, ironically enough, is considered the last boss of the hideout because I forgot to actually fight him. But it just sends you a grey, but it's nothing that Eevee can't handle. Which is why I switch out to Sandslash. Yeah, I have a nickname for Eevee, but his nickname is based on his typing, which is, or her, because, you know, so that's why I'm not nicknaming Eevee yet until I've evolved it. And I have each of the 3 evolution stones, so you can't actually tell who I upload Eevee into. Don't worry. It evolves next part. Did I say upload? I think I said upload by accident. I think I might have just noticed I said upload. I only watched this back, but I think I did say upload, which is actually quite hilarious that I said that. Oops. Just taking this Grimer down now. And it's poisoned me, just like it always bloody does. It always poisons, always poisons, always poisons. Yeah, if I got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, would you guys want to see a Let's Play of it, considering it's really just Pokemon Go for couch potatoes? And I am a guy who has played Pokemon Go, just haven't played as much as I really wished I could have. Which does suck because I like Pokemon Go. And you guys that like Pokemon Go. Anyway, that's that battle done. And that's us done with the Team Rocket hideout. Next time, we go to the Pokemon Tower and see what the hubbub is about. See you guys then.